Greetings, everybody. This is going to be a general collective love energy reading. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I have headphones in, so hopefully, you guys can hear clear and loud and perfect sound. So, we're going to do a collective love vibe reading for this week or whenever you come across this reading, this video. Now, keep in mind, you guys, this is a very general energy reading. This is not a personal reading per se. This is more so collectively tapping into multiple people's energies. The only way that you'll ever really truly know if a reading is meant for you is by one, getting your own personal reading. Two, if you cannot, of course, using your discernment, your intuition, allowing your higher self, divine spirit, your trusted guides to guide you to what information you need and to pinpoint what is for you to take in. Okay, so you have to use your own intuition and your own discernment with these readings. So I'm going to use my Walu child reading relationship oracle cards first, just to tap into, the energy of this week's message as far as love goes. And if you guys would like to book a reading with me, purchase any of my decks, jewelry, handmade jewelry by me, you guys can check out my website, which will be in the description box. Oh, soulmate. Yeah. All right. So you have soulmate that popped out. I'm only going to pull one. You have children and pregnancy at the bottom of the deck and December at the top. So you guys could be dealing with a soulmate connection with someone whom feels like a soul bond, someone who feels like home to you. This is the energy. Now, one other thing that, as a disclaimer, you guys, it's okay to have a person in mind when watching these readings, but sometimes what spirit does is what we need to hear. Not even sometimes. Spirit will always bring up what we need to hear, not so much what we want to hear or expect to hear. That's the part about spirituality and energy, is that it's not always going to come through the way that we expect it. So a reading may be tapping into someone else's energy, maybe someone you have unfinished business with, maybe someone that's coming in. You could be like, Spirit, show me my divine counterpart's energy, and you're thinking about Tom, but Tom may not be your divine counterpart, and Spirit's tapping into the essence of who is. So just keep that in mind. Again, use your discernment and take what resonates, but that's just a disclaimer. I feel guided to say that. Soulmate card, like I said, and it could also be that there's children involved or there's a pregnancy involved, whether it's on your end or someone else's end. And this person or you could be born in December, or there's something significant about December for you other than a birth date, maybe past tense or potential future tense. So that's the energy that we're working with. So let's go ahead and tap into what the tarot wants to say. And I might pull this deck back out again, but I'm just going to put it to the side for right now. And yeah, okay. All right, Most High God, I thank you for this reading. I thank you for divine insight, divine clarity. I ask that my angels, my ancestors, and higher self, who are of benevolent energies, to come through and give us nothing but love, light, truth, and clarity. Higher guardians of the universe, who have our best interests at heart, who know the way, who know the path, and know what's of our highest good, to come through and give us divine clarity and divine assistance. Any ancestors and spirit guides of those who are meant to receive this message, if they are of benevolent energies, highest good energies, high council, who have permission and authority to assist with this matter, I ask for your assistance as well. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael to destroy, cut ties, and dismantle any energies that are not of our highest good, deceptive energies, illusionary energies, lower vibrational energies within the self or surrounding these energies or situations, and all parties involved. Okay. And to protect this reading. This reading is divinely protected. Thank you. All right. What is the energies here? Divine Masculine flew out of the deck. Metamorphosis is in reverse as well. Pride and ego. Bound. This is good. Balancing the scales is upright. I don't always use reversals in oracle decks, but I felt guided to with this one. And the reason why this is a good thing is because whoever is embodying the divine masculine energy, this person is going through a metamorphosis. It's not easy. They may not be ready to change or feel like they are ready to change, or may not even want to change. Their pride and ego is being addressed. Their pride and ego is being removed. The boundaries, this is kind of like the devil card energy to me. This was in reverse. Someone may have no choice but to surrender to releasing the ego, releasing themselves from any lower vibrational energies or connections, because balancing the scales represents that karma is being balanced out. Whatever karmic energies are here, it's being balanced out. These debts are being paid off. These energies are being worked through right now. You guys could be dealing with a divine masculine, or you could be this divine masculine energy here. Or this could also be a part of your divine masculine self within you, that's going through this change and this metamorphosis and releasing this false sense of pride and ego, because this is a lower vibrational reflection or manifestation of what masculinity is, this pridefulness and this egotistical energy. It's not that. This harshness and this rough energy with the devil card could also be that whoever's this divine masculine energy is someone who's has a lot of spiritual tattoos or something. I'm getting tattoos. Some of them, they could be tribal tattoos, something spiritual. Could have like a cross on them, like a butterflies, a moth, flowers on them. So someone's has like a lot of tattoos, and they could be bald, or they could have a shaved head, or like shaved sides or something. But pride and ego is being released. And I feel some of you guys may have taken this to your ancestors and spirit guides. If you guys see butterflies, take this as a positive sign that something is shifting in this area of your life. And for others as well, peacocks could also be a positive indication or sign that something is changing for the better. So also, some of you guys are releasing who you thought your divine masculine was, or some sort of deception surrounding what you believe to be the one. Okay, there's going to be some clarity about this as well. Some of you guys may find that after the karma has been paid off, the debt or the karmic experiences had been completed with this person, you're no longer bound. You don't feel trapped to the situation. That's a number one way to discern if something is meant for you or someone is meant to you. If you feel trapped by this person, you feel trapped by the energy, you feel like you have no sense of control in this connection. I'm not saying like in a divine sense where you know that there's a higher power or the universe, there's timing and things like that, but it's a situation or circumstance like you feel so hopeless and almost obsessed and bound to it that you feel stuck. That's not your divine counterpart, more than likely. It's more than likely a false counterpart, a counterfeit person. It's not the one. This is someone maybe that you were meant to balance out karma with. You guys call it karmic partners. Yeah, it could be that. It may not be as harsh as some karmic experiences, but it was meant to bring and promote change within you, to help you identify your truth of who you are in whatever way that was meant to come. Could also have been a very passionate connection where you just felt intoxicated by this person or this situation. It's like a connection like that is not, to me, from my understanding and from my experiences, those are not divine connections. Those are more karmic soulmate ties where you feel this sense of passion. You just can't control yourself. You feel like lost and you feel imbalanced at times. It's not a healthy balance, give and take either energy either. It's not to say that you and the person may have not loved each other or were attracted to each other, but in some way they're not as giving to the connection as you are, or vice versa. It's a lot of imbalance. That's how you know that it's not meant for you. So someone needed to hear that. And if you're triggered by it, I'm sorry for you. I can't help you. It's for you. It's for you. So let's go ahead and see where your energy is at this time, and then we'll look at the other party's energy. So let's see what's going on with you and your world. Okay. Page of Cups, the Tower, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands, King of Swords, got a lot of court cards, a few, the Hermit, the King of Pentacles, yeah, there's a lot of courts, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Emperor. Not Daddy. Why is Daddy in reverse? Okay, he's in reverse. Divine Masculine energy is in reverse again. So we're going to see what's up with this. All right. So Page of Cups is here. This can represent someone that is younger, because you have two young energies and two older energies. So it could be a dynamic where one of you is older and the other person is younger, or it could be in a energetic sense that one of you is immature, maybe emotionally, maybe even spiritually. Okay, someone is more mature than the other person in those aspects or age-wise. I feel like where you're at is you're in a position, you're open to receiving some good news, which is good. You're receptive to this. The challenge is that you may not be aware of something that is meant to take place. I feel it could be something that you're not expecting that needs to come up or come about. You may also have already gone through this Tower moment where something happened that caused someone to revert, go within themselves, okay? Or it's like reclusive energy. So someone may have gone within themselves due to this Tower moment that took place. Something happened very quickly, unexpectedly. Three of Pentacles right here. I feel like it could have been a situation where there was other distractions in the connection. Too many different people involved. Does not have to be a romantic third party, but it could have been work got in the way, finances got in the way, because you do have Pentacles quite a bit and they're all in the same section with each other. These 4 cards are Pentacles. So it could very well have been that it was something financially, something material outside of each other that got in the way. I do feel like this has something to do with effort and giving and, putting in the work in this connection. One of you, or you specifically, could be dealing with this. This could be your own individual situation. With the 9 of Pentacles, some of you lost a job unexpectedly, or your finances changed unexpectedly. Maybe not in the most favorable way, but with the 9 of Pentacles is that you have to have this peace of mind and know that you're good regardless of this situation, that you're always going to be well. And it's also this card of maybe even feeling content that some of you broke away from a third party situation. That's what this is too. Some of you guys may have found out that there was someone else involved, or you said to yourself, like, you had an epiphany. This could be an epiphany that, you know what, someone may have gotten a message that gave them a sense of peace, or they received a sign or synchronicity that led them to this place of, you know what, this may not be difficult, or this may not be the most easy thing. It's difficult for me to break away from the situation, but I have to do it for myself because I need to work on myself. I need to work on loving myself more, or I need to focus on building other things right now because this connection is not really doing that for me. And I feel some of you guys have removed yourself out of third party situations, or you've decided that this other person needs to get into a place where they're working on themselves, for themselves, and you removed yourself out of the picture. Does not mean that you don't care about this person, but you got to do what's best for you and wishing them the best. With the 9 of Pentacles, I do see that most of you guys are in this place where you have a peace of mind, where, yeah, you may be kind of worried about an investment of love or financially worrying about something, but to the extent it's not causing you to lose sleep. Let's put it that way. You're good. Things are looking a little sunny on your ends. So with the Page of Wands here, I feel like this has something to do with deciding to take a different route at this time with the Page of Wands. It could have been very unexpected. It could have just been an inspired action that just happened out of nowhere. Then you have the King of Swords. So I feel like the King of Swords represents a person that's like, nah, this is what it is. I deserve this, and it's in a sense of self-love. Like you're tapping, because you know now the King of Swords, he's the most wisest court card out of swords. He has that knowing of what his value is and his worth is at this, in this moment, in this instance, because he's gone through many different situations. So some of you guys may be channeling this energy of being a little bit cold and closed off. But for the majority, I feel like what you're headed into is that once you take this leap, because some of you guys may have not reached this point where you've removed yourself out of a situation that may have been toxic or just imbalanced at this time, where it's not anything that you can do about a situation right now, whether you feel like I can't be the only one doing this, or I feel like I am, or there's not much that I can do at this time, so let me focus on me. And I feel like that's where you are. But this is you demanding that respect, and in regards to the situation. And for some of you, it's in your career. Like some of you, this has nothing to do with the relationship, but it could be for some of you, what triggered this is like either the job situation triggered you to be like, I need to stand in my power, and then it inspired you to do this within your relationships or your connections with another or others, or your connections got you to a place of where you're demanding respect and equal give and take, and then maybe your job and your career, you got an epiphany about that as well. But with the Hermit card, I feel like, yeah, some of you guys are in this place of kind of being detached a little bit, because you know that this is a time that you need for yourself, and you're cool with that, you're okay. Some of you guys may actually feel lonely in a sense, but I don't feel like that for everyone, because you have the Nine of Pentacles here and the 9 with the Hermit. Okay, so 2 9s. So you're at a place where you may be understanding more and more why it's important for you to be in this place of the 9 of Pentacles. You're getting that. Okay, you're kind of cool with this. Some of you may be cool with where you are. Some of you may not be. Okay, not everybody's the same, but nonetheless, there's an awareness of the truth in these cards. Some of you guys may have to choose between 2 different people, or do I want to put up with this type of energy, or am I open to something else? Does not have to be a specific person in your scope right now. It could just be that someone is like, well, this person's focused on themselves, they're focusing on their money and stuff, so why shouldn't I? And it's not a tit for tat, it's just more so like they may have kind of slapped you, you know, in your face and kind of woke you up like, okay, well, maybe I need to do the same. Or maybe you've inspired someone else to do this. But I do see that someone is very focused on business right now with the 3 of Pentacles in alignment with the King of Pentacles, more so than focusing on what you're not getting out of a situation. Because I feel like you guys are hopeful that by not giving to situations where there is imbalance, that you will receive more, you're going to receive back. And of course, for some of you, there's this fear of something not being reciprocated on your end or someone else's end, whether that's personally, financially, whatever. With the Emperor card in reverse, I don't feel like someone is truly fully in their power. And this could be, you know, if you're a divine masculine energy, this could be you. If not, then whoever is in this divine masculine energy, or that you categorize as a divine masculine energy, are not completely in their power. But we'll see with their spread, whoever this is. But I'm getting more so that whoever this energy is I'm tapping into is in their power, or kind of learning to step into it in a different way. It's like refined, maybe, because we can't we can't get enough of loving ourselves more. Like, we're always going to continue to expand and grow and evolve, so we can always learn how to love ourselves more and how to respect ourselves and whatnot. So yeah. Okay, so let's see what your shadows are. What are you triggered? What's your triggers? What's your shadows? Like, what's going on with you? What is this? The viewer's shadows. Thank you. Number 29, anger and chains. With number 20, downcast, pride. So some of you guys may be a little bit bitter, a little angry, and stuck in that anger with this person. With the downcast and your pride, you may be, some of you guys may be trying to play it too peaceful, too calm, cool, collected, love and light, when it should be, you know, F you in the most loving way, if that makes sense. Like, I'm going to take a note from your book. I'm going to learn from you, but I'm going to do it in a way that's lovingly for me, not in a way to spite you. And I feel like that's something that you're working through. So your shadow is that you feel very chained down to resentment, bitterness, and anger. Also maybe a false sense of pride here too as well. Stubbornness. Okay. Showing off, trying to prove to this other person that you don't care. That's for some of you. Hate it or love it. That's what I'm getting. Number 29 is number 11. Technically 2 plus 9. So you're going to get a lot of clarity and understanding of yourself and why it's important to honor and respect yourself, not to allow other people to feed off of your energy and your anger, or give them that power over you to be angry and to be prideful in a lower vibrational sense, let's say. So let's see how to heal this energy. What can you do to heal this energy? Have faith. Number 22. So Spirit is saying that you need to have faith in yourself and in what Spirit is doing. So number 22 is a master number. It's also a counterpart number 2. If you add 2 and 2 up, that's 4. So there's this need for stability and groundedness. You also have 29 and 20. So those 2 2s are here. There's awareness as well with the number 11. There's a self-awareness. There's illumination that comes. But you have to be in a place of receptivity to receive what the message that Spirit is giving you, or what it is that you need to learn. And I feel like this situation is teaching you how to have faith, not get all in your feelings, not get angry, not get bitter, because it's coming from a place of feeling a lack of control over the situation. Feeling like you can't control the situation, you can't control this person, the timing, and it could be that's what's causing the bitterness and the resentment. It may not be towards the person, it could be towards yourself, it could be towards the universe, God, the angels, timing, whatever. Take what resonates with you in your situation. Some of you guys may be dealing with Leos, or you are a Leo for some of you. Because if you come out of this, what good things, what can you expect to come out of facing this shadow? Awakening to ancient wisdom, yes. And you have a chalice here. It says deep knowing is emerging within me. So yeah, it's a better awareness and clarity of yourself in the situation. It's self-awareness of your truth and of your power. Some of you guys have already reached this state. You've already went through that healing. Maybe you just needed to know what was going on with you, because I feel like a lot of you are in a better place. The 9 of Pentacles can also represent, look at me, you know, I'm good without you. I'm not thinking about you. I'm focused on me. I'm doing me. And that's a sense of pride. In reality, with the 9, with the Hermit card, that could be the loneliness. That in actuality, you do feel lonely. You are sad. You are upset. You do have resentment. Okay? So, you know, it's like fronting for the gram, but behind closed doors, you're not really all that happy. So take what resonates. If that's you or not, you'll know. And don't get offended by it. It is what it is. It's just the truth of the situation, if it's your truth or not. All right, so the other party's energy. Let's see, Divine Spirit. This other person's energy. Reveal this soulmate that we picked up earlier. What is this person's energy? The Devil. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Magician. The Wheel of Fortune. The 6 of Wands, the 3 of Swords in reverse, the 4 of Cups, Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Okay. Interesting stuff. Okay, let's see what's good with this. So the Devil card. This person is dealing with a lot of obsessive energies, behaviors. Okay, they could be over, like jealous, possessive, feeling stuck and bound by you. This is that toxic energy that I was talking about. This person feels stuck, like they can't get past something that happened between you, what you guys, had, or what you did to them, or what they did to you, or both ways. And they're just stuck in this energy, and it's holding them back to some degree. It's causing them to procrastinate and not move forward at all with the Knight of Pentacles, and they're struggling because it's like, what do I do? How do I make things work? How do I manifest what I want? Or how do I manifest something else? Or how do I change the circumstances? How do I make this work for me? And I feel it's because if you're in this lower vibrational energy and you're stuck in your ego, your pride, jealousy, obsessive behavior, you're not in your highest state. You're not balanced, because what you put out, what's going on above, so below. So if you're all stuck up in this lower vibrational energy, you're just going to continue to manifest it. So what's happening is that this person feels stuck. This is more likely this is divine masculine energy, because we did have the bound card that looked like the Devil card a little bit. So they're feeling bound and trapped, like you have some sort of power over them, something outside of them. Person might even feel like you've been doing some spell work on them with the Magician card here too. And some of y'all, not gonna lie, maybe y'all did. Okay, maybe unknowingly. Sometimes we cast spells unknowingly. But both of you guys could equally have like a stream of obsession, because there is a tie to them. They're tied down to each other. Soul ties are not healthy. So if we forge attachments on people, it will cause imbalance. You'll think about each other constantly. It's this obsessive energy in a imbalanced state, I feel. And this person is not able to move forward because they're in this Devil energy. And Spirit may want this person to address that. Otherwise, they're not able to move forward. And they may be like, I need to say something because it says visitors or message to share. So they may have something that they want to say, but they're not able to do it because they're stuck in this Devil energy. They can't see the forest from the trees. They're stuck. Their head is in their ass, or on you in your ass. Maybe even literally. With the Magician card, though, the Magician card says element of surprise, good or bad. So this person may be equally manifesting some good things, just as they are manifesting some bad things or negative things in their life. Maybe other areas are fine, but when it comes to love, it's not so favorable, and they're not having the best of luck when it comes to this. They may even themselves be using magic to manifest with you, or unknowingly doing it. With the Wheel of Fortune, their money may be like in a good direction, but when it comes to love, like I said, it's a no-go. I feel like where they're at right now is elevating financially or career-wise. This person may have expressed some sort of victory when it comes to getting a new job, a new place, moving, getting a new car, a business deal, whatever, with the Six of Wands, some sort of celebratory energy. So I do see that in the past, there may have been some sort of positive message that came, but this person is also feeling like in a place wherever they are right now, that they want to share this good news with you, or they may have already, or they want to reach out, because the Six of Wands is also speaking of messages and letters coming. With the Three of Swords in reverse, I feel that they're going to have to confront what's bothering them or what's triggering them about this connection, because the Three of Swords is right underneath the Devil card. So they're going to have to confront and face this energy eventually. Yeah, because there's a lot of jealousy. The word jealousy comes out twice. jealousy or trouble. And then in the Three of Swords says frustration and jealousy. So broken heart, deception. Yeah, so they may have felt this way towards you. Like you may have just like feel like they can't depend on you anymore. You're not there for them. So they feel backstabbed or betrayed, or they feel like you're being deceptive, or especially if they feel like you did some voodoo or something on them. Like, not to be funny, because, you know, more people are being more open-minded to spiritual stuff and spells and all of that, or more out in the open with what they do. So it's not taboo anymore for people to be into stuff like this. So it's very likely that this is what they're thinking, like, oh, this bitch put some spells on me, some voodoo on me, I can't get this bitch off my mind. Excuse my language. I might be channeling somebody really saying that, so don't get upset, don't get offended. Or this heifer, that's my language, this person put this spell on me, or he did some voodoo. I felt like that too. Like, I was like really contemplating, because I can tell when people are doing like spells and stuff on me, or like thinking about me to the point where I'm thinking about them, especially if I don't like a person. Like if I'm not interested in a guy and I'm thinking about them, like they cross my mind, I'm like, why would that person cross my mind? I know there's something wrong with that. Like, charge my stuff for me, have nothing recorded. Yeah, and I was like, wait a minute, this isn't normal. But there was someone that I did like, but it wasn't that heavy. Like, I don't fall easily for people. I don't like people easily like that. It takes me a lot to like open up to people and really feel somebody. So I was like, this person, I think, put a spell or something on me, because it's not normal. Like, this isn't healthy. I don't like this feeling. It's not good. But sometimes we repel energies because we don't want to feel it. And when we don't want to feel it, it just stalks us even more. You know what I mean? So it could be that for them, like, they don't want to feel this because it's causing a pain in their heart chakra. And I really feel like with the Four of Cups, they don't want to feel it. For some of them, yeah, they could be mad at you because of some things that went down. You may have moved on to someone else, or you may have expressed that you're open to dating other people or something. And this person does not like that. They don't want to hear that. They're not, you know, they're jealous. They also feel like a sense of ownership and possessiveness over you. And I'm not going to lie, I feel like it's mutual. You may get jealous too. You may feel possessive over this person that I'm picking up on. But for the majority of them, I feel what this is that they don't want to face what they feel. They don't want to feel anything. Some of them are used to being players, okay? Used to fooling around with multiple women or multiple men, or just being open and free. You don't have to answer to anyone. Don't have to feel anything. It's easy to just come and go out of people's lives, but now this is affecting them. Their heart has been tapped on into. Their heart chakra is opening up, or being healed as well due to this. And they're thinking that there's something wrong with this. They're frustrated. They're not happy about it. It could be heart chakra awakenings, pains, pulsate, whatever. They're just not into this. So with the Four of Cups, their attitude is that they're not open to whatever is being offered to them. They can also have other people offering them love, and they're just not interested. If you try to give them something, they're not open. They're not emotionally open or available to receive. They still have some healing to do. You know, the Devil card, someone being obsessed with you is not a healthy thing. Like, yeah, it might be cute a little bit, like, oh, he's all into me, but that's not healthy, because like all they think about is you. They're not able to focus on things. They're not able to focus on themselves, really. It's okay to be like your lover's biggest fan or cheerleader or whatever, supporter, but being obsessed in an unhealthy, toxic manner leads to some very dark stuff. Okay, but what's happening, what Spirit is doing, is highlighting this energy so that they can heal. That's the beauty of it. So they're just kind of bored, you know. They may be, one minute they're happy about what's going on in their life and their finances, and maybe some cases they're not in a good space financially, so it's also conflicting with this energy. But with the Page of Swords, they're spying. Like, that's what they're doing. Like, all this energy is based off of them being too much intrusive in your business, too much looking up stuff on social media, asking about you, watching you. If you live in the same household, being nosy, snooping through your stuff, listening to your phone conversations with your friends, or just doing too much. And maybe if they're into spiritual stuff, they may be getting readings on you too. And the word deception comes up twice too. So these are heavy energies. Deception, jealousy comes up twice. If you guys did a binding spell on this person, I feel bad for you, because you created something you created something toxic. I'm just gonna call it like I see it. The word binding stood out to me, and you may have very well did this. Now you have to pay for the consequences, because this person is not in a healthy place. These swords, like too many swords in a love reading to me is like toxic as fuck. Unless it's the Ace of Swords, or the Six of Swords. All the other ones, 2, 3, 4. The 4 is all right to some degree, but all the others, no bueno. Spying or deception, reflecting over your back over your shoulder. So this person is very paranoid. They may not want you to see something too. They may be hiding something from you with the Magician card. This person is being sneaky with their spying too, by the way. With the Magician, they got some tricks up their sleeve. You know, they could be cloaking as, you know, using fake profiles, hitting you up on profiles as another man or another woman to see if you'll bite, see what you're going to say. Some of you guys may be on a dating site or something, and they may have found you or looked you up and try to hit you up as another person. Like this person is extreme with their shit. Like whoever this is, this person is extreme. Like, not good. Important letter. So this person is hopeful that there'll be some sort of communication that comes through, or that whatever that they feel like they want to do when the timing is right, that you'll be receptive to it. Because some of them may be even insecure with the Four of Cups that you're not going to be receptive. But yeah, it's a lot going on with this person. I feel this person may live overseas, or just lives at a distance from some of you. That stood out as well. Distance is involved. The Ten of Swords, they have to go through this ending. Okay, some of them just have to chuck up whatever, like just take it for what it is right now with you and let it go. Or they need to come to this conclusion, or get to a place where they surrender and focus on what they need to heal and what they need to release. Because they're going to drive themselves to the point of madness, to where they have no choice but to surrender. Like their mind is just like caught up. And like I said, it's obsession, and it's not cute. Like some of you may be into that and think it's cute to have people like constantly thinking about you, spying on you, and calling you and texting you. But this is not healthy. This person needs to heal through this energy. But let's see what the shadows are. Because that's not good. What is their shadows? This person's energy. Pre-chance to dream. 28. This person may be coming to you in your dreams. Their shadow self, their lower self is coming to you in your dreams. Bride in a cage. Yeah, they may be like trying to take ownership, revenge, like they're fucking with you in your sleep. Whoever this person is mad at you. They're mad at you. You may have not even did anything to spite them, literally, but they're mad as shit at you. And it's coming to, like, they're coming to you in their dreams. They're trying to possess you. Like, you may feel like sleep paralysis. I don't know if people can do that. I guess you can astrally. Like, it doesn't always have to be like a negative entity or whatever. I feel like there's a part of them, their lower self, that's coming to you in your sleep and fucking with you or causing you to have nightmares, or you guys could be fighting in the dream realm, dream space, having arguments or just some sort of confrontation somehow. This person is mad at you. Like your mind, this ownership energy. You may have dreams where there's another man in your dream. There's two men in your dream or two women in your dream or whatever, and this person is fighting that person off from you. It's a sense of ownership. So this is their shadow. Like this person may be thinking about you so much and in that lower vibrational state of anger, jealousy, obsessiveness, so much so that it's manifesting itself, like their astral body, to travel to you or come into your dreams with this conflict, if that makes sense. Let's see what they need to do to heal this. Yeah, protect your energy, y'all. I don't care who this person is. I don't care if this is your divine counterpart. I don't really feel like this person is, like, whoever I'm picking up on, or they just got some stuff they need to heal. But I don't care who they are. If you feel like somebody is invading you in your sleep, protect your energy. Just because they're your counterpart does not mean that they're in the right space energetically. That's where boundaries come in. That's where self-love comes in. Like, motherfucker, I don't care who you are. If you're coming at me with that type of energy, you're not welcome in my space. Because some people have been talking a lot about, and I've experienced this too, I'm not gonna lie, having sex, like astral sex, or feeling like you're actually being fucked on in your sleep, or like you wake up feeling all this, like, oh my God, like what just happened? That's that person's energy doing that too. And it's not always in a positive light. Part of it is possessiveness, control, and their lower self coming in. That's not like divine loving sex. It could be to control you, and that's, they're too much. They're invading your energy too much. So I'm hearing a lot of people speak about this, like in the spiritual community. I see some little twin flame posts and stuff on Instagram talking about it. Some of my soul sisters have been talking about it. I've experienced it too, and it sounds kind of scary. Like, in a sense, like it's cool because you can have high vibrational sex in the astral realms, and sex in spiritual realms does not always have to be about physical, earthly, sexual pleasure. Sometimes it's healing in the spirit realm, could be initiating yourself spiritually in a higher ranking somewhere. So you kind of have to discern and be understanding of spiritual stuff to some extent to get it. It's not always what goes on in the physical realm goes on in the spiritual realm. Like, they're different symbols, okay? But it's a lot of possessiveness going on, and I feel guided to say this too. I used to wear like a ring. They're not real rings, but I used to get like little costume jewelry or whatever, Forever 21 or Walmart's little fake diamonds or whatever, rings. And I used to wear that as a metaphor or symbolic energy to call in the one, to call in my divine counterpart. I would wear that ring. I don't wear it all the time, especially because it's like fake jewelry and it gets like dirty. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. But I just heard a voice like, put your ring back on, and it was like a man, but it was very demanding. Like I said, put your ring back on. Like it just like what? Like, okay, like in a way it's like, okay, it sounds like it's divine daddy Poppy coming through, you know, but sound very possessive. I'm not gonna lie, sound very controlling. And you have to test the energies and spirits of things. Is this really my divine counterpart, or is this some man that wants to possess me, control me, keep me single? The soul ties and attachments like that and karmic ties can hold you back from manifesting. That's why you have to be very diligent and very aware of who you're interacting with, because some people can cloak and project themselves to be the one, and they're not the one for you. And you have to be clear within yourself. You have to consult your spirit guides and your ancestors, and I need to do this more too. But ask your higher self, God, your angels, whatever, that have your best interest and know what's going on in your life, to discern, okay, is this really right for me? Is this person coming with good intentions? Sometimes we can come through if I'm mad at a person and all I'm thinking about is F him and, oh, you with this other girl and blah, 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 are you talking to, and I'm in that energy all the time, it's going to manifest itself in some way that maybe they might have dreams about me where I'm being mean, or I'm whooping their ass, or I'm whooping the girl's ass or something in a dream. You never know. So we all have shadow aspects, but just make sure that you know what you're dealing with and where you stand, okay? I hope I didn't rant too much, but I felt guided to share that. Dreams. Oh my God. I can't make this shit up. Y'all know, like, y'all see me shuffle. Wait a minute. Pre-chance to dream. See the word dream, right? You got motherfucking dreams, okay? Motherfucking dreams. Number 3. This person is coming to you. And in a way, though, I do feel some of them, they're protectors. And they just like, this is my boo, this is my bae, and I'm protecting you. And it's only you and I want you. But for some of them, they're just like mean and nasty. Some of you guys may like that they come to your dream, even on their bullshit. Like, oh, well, he's coming or she's coming in my dream. That's all that matters. I can care less if they on some bullshit. But they need to heal. They got to come from a more peaceful state with you. Like, if they want to come to you, they got to come correct. And that's where the boundaries come in with the King of Swords energy that I pulled for you guys. You have to be in that state of, no, I don't care who you are. I'm putting the brakes on this. Like, you can't come to me with this toxic energy, this controlling energy. And it could even not only just dream state or astrally, could be telepathic communication where this person is like cussing you out, or you feel their anger. You just feel this like, like, where's this coming from? So if they heal this energy, channel this energy in a positive light, what will they have? Being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. So it's a sense of control. Like, they want to be in control of the situation. And maybe they'll even have, because it looks like she's in a dream space, like she's in the sky. So they may even find that you guys are in more harmony and in sync with each other in your dreams, or you'll be more receptive to them. Because some of you guys may be warriors in the spirit realm fighting off people, because I know I do. It's Mortal Kombat in my dreams, literally. Like, I be fighting some like Mortal Kombat looking little monster looking like things in my dreams sometimes. Like, yeah, it might come down to that where you need to step the fuck back. And I've had to do that before with some other people. Like, y'all don't come at me like this. So let's see where you guys are with each other. Like, as far as like your feelings, let's get into depth of what you guys feel about each other. So for you, what is your thoughts, your feelings, your perception and stance of this person's energy, whoever this person is that I'm picking up for you? 10 of Wands, excuse me, 5 of Wands, King of Wands, the hell? What the hell? 9 of Wands, all these wands. For some of you, like, that's still bae. He can still get it, or she can still get it. Because you have a lot of wands, and you have the King of Wands here. But there's a lot of harsh energy. I feel like you guys empathically know that this person is, like, on some bullshit right now. So you have the 10 of Wands. So mentally, you're looking at this person as, like, carrying a Harry. They could be hairy. A heavy load. Like, they could be carrying a heavy load on their back. A lot of problems, a lot of things going on in their life, you know. You may see them dealing with some inner battles. You may feel like this person is too toxic for you right now, that you're not supposed to be in their world, or you feel like their environment is toxic, the people that they hang around is toxic. But you still perceive this person as, like, attractive, someone who's very powerful, in control of their shit and their kingdom, but you also see them as a little arrogant and a little cocky too at the same time. This person could have green eyes, they could have red hair, blonde hair, light brown hair. They could be fair skinned for some of you, or tanned skin. Okay. Could be a fire sign with all this fire in here, or they have a lot of fire in their chart. You got Sagittarian twice, 10 of Wands and Knight of Wands is Sagittarius cards, 5 of Wands is Leo. So yeah, but it can also be an Aries too, but specifically that came out. Or there's just a lot of passion. You just feel like this person is just doing too much. And right now you're a little undecided about this person and what you want to do. You feel like you need to protect your energy, or just kind of stand back right now. Maybe stand back and just watch this person from afar, or just step away for the time being. Or if this is your partner that you're with day to day, you feel like I need to just kind of stay out of this person's way a little bit, like not do too much, not try to step in and solve their problems or whatever. I need to take a step back right now. So there is a lot of resistance, or just needing to back away. Okay, like take a step back from the situation. So let's see where they're at with you, as far as their thought, their feelings, their perception, their stance with you. The Empress, you're still bae too. 2 of Wands, 5 of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. So the Empress cards, it says delays will prove as necessary. So mentally, like where they're at, like they know that whatever decision that you make, they respect it to some extent. Like they're the only person they're really mad at is themselves. They're not really mad at you. They can't be mad at you. But if they are, they have a level of understanding that whatever you're doing, you're coming from a place of authority and self-love and a place of respect. Like they respect you. They have no it's like I get like they have no choice but to respect you. They see you as this Empress, this divine feminine energy. If you're a man, they see you as this gentle spirit that is respectful of women, and so therefore you respect their space, or feminine energy, you respect their space. But I just get like they still look at you as like this beautiful energy, this person that knows what they're doing, that is well-rounded, mature, okay, still loving. They may even know that you still care about them in whatever way. Like they can't hate on you. But with the 2 of Wands, how they feel, their feelings for you are coming from a place of passion or desire, for some sort of movement or to be closer to you. They want to close the gap of separation, whether that's physical, mental, or emotionally, whatever, spiritually, because they're invading your dreams. So for a lot of you, this person is not someone you see every day, or you guys don't live in a close, location within each other. But if this is a person that you see day to day, or you live with them, they want to close this gap of separation mentally or emotionally or what have you. And this could be like a short period, or they perceive like, this is just a short period. This is going to end soon. This is not going to be like this forever. But the 5 of Cups in reverse, they do perceive in some way that you've gotten over maybe a hurt or loss that they may have caused. They may feel like you're not looking back, or what was, lost, or what pain occurred, whether they caused it or you've gone through something that they know of. It could be a money situation, whatever. It could be friendships. It could be illnesses, a death in the family. It could be anything for you. They see you as someone who gets over things fairly quickly and smoothly, or you're a person that handles these things like in a strong manner, mature manner. With the Ace of Wands, they want a new beginning. They're very focused on creating and manifesting right now. They have a vision and an idea, and they want to implement it. They want to move towards it. Okay. Some of you could be the mother of their child. For others of you, you're the father of their child. Whatever. There's a level of respect for that. Or you are a mother, or you're a father. It doesn't have to be to their children. And that's a part of the reason why they respect you, because you're not only doing you for you, but you have to do it for your child or your children. So that's the level of respect. I'm not going to do a sexual reading in this one, because I'm probably going to do it when I do my erotic erotic tarot story times this week. I might do it that night. And I might do some personal ones if you guys want to submit your own erotic questions. So I'm going to skip that portion. So I'm just going to look overall and in general, what are these shadows in the connection? shadows in the connection and how to heal it, and what positive energy would it bring by healing it. And then I'm going to see what you guys want to say to each other. All right, Divine Spirit, thank you. Black flower fragrance, naked before the stars. So this person may remember your scent. You know what my favorite perfume is? I almost don't want to say it because I don't want nobody doing no weird freaky shit, but I'm divinely protected over here, so fuck you, anybody that's trying to do some negative shit. But anyway, my favorite perfume is the Black Orchid by Tom Ford. That's my favorite perfume. That's my shit. Okay. That and Rihanna's can't remember, it's the purple, it's the dark perfume that she has. I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, that's what this reminds me of. So some of you guys may like wear like fragrances that are like kind of not, I wouldn't say dark, but have, yeah, or cologne that smells like flowers, like a dark flower or something. You may wear black lingerie or something, or they fantasize about it, or they like you in black, or you like them in black. But the shadow between the two of you, again, is this obsessive energy and needing to be together, needing to sense each other and feel each other. Some of you guys may be in denial about your senses. You're not paying attention to what you really feel. Some of you guys are like some of you like are actively trying to tease this person. Like, I'm gonna show him or her what they've been missing. I'm gonna put on these booty shorts, or I'm having, you know, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I always have my titties. Like, I like my breasts and shirts, you know, and whatever dresses. A lot of times my boobs are out, and sometimes I don't really care. Like, I'm a grown woman. If you take it in a sense that it's nasty or slutty, or you just a freak and you don't know how to handle yourself, that's your own problem. But some of you guys may not be doing this on purpose, but for a lot of you, you know what you're doing. And some of you are doing it for them, but you're also doing it for other people to be like, I'm gonna show you, like, I still got the sauce, I got the juice. I don't know about you, but so some of you guys are tapping into your darker goddess energy, whether you're male or female. So you guys could be tapping into your sexuality, your sensuality, your erotic side more. Some of you may actually be taking pictures in your drawers. Okay, maybe they know somebody else is getting in them drawers and you want them to know, or they want you to know. If you're watching, whoever is watching, someone is doing this. Okay, someone else is like, I want them to smell me, I want them to sense me and smell what they've been missing. I'm gonna tease them. I'm gonna spray this perfume because I know that they like it. And spiritually, if you're if you're very like and heightened spiritually, especially if you're clairsentient, you can smell people when they're not with you. That's happened to me a few times. So this person may be smelling you and you know it. You may be using like perfumes that bring out your, is it pheromones? I forgot what it's called, how to pronounce it. That brings out that energy. Some of you guys may be using love oils and stuff like that that attract love, and certain perfumes. For those of you that do practice stuff like that, like what I've learned, I guess sex workers, exotic dancers, and you know, sex workers, like I said, if they want to attract more clients, what you're supposed to do is take your pubic hair or your semen or whatever and put it in your favorite perfume and wear it to work, and it's supposed to attract clients. So some of you guys may be like doing stuff with your hygiene, like your fluids, to attract this person. Some of you guys are into dark magic, and I'm calling you out. Some of you are doing that. And you don't have to be male or female, or female only. You guys can also be male doing this too. And it's like you want this person to smell you. And like if they've gotten the taste of that coup de cat or that magic stick, they like, it makes them mad. Like, I get like you guys might be teasing each other because both of these cards are very dark. They're looking at each other. I'm getting a very feminine man So this man may be taking off his shirt a lot, showing off his chest. They have like pretty, like, this man does not have to be feminine or gay, but he could be for some of you. So I'm getting this man has like a nice, like a pretty face, like a nice, like, I don't know, soft features, and may even have like long hair. It's just showing off, and showing off the tattoos too, if they have tattoos. Hoping that you'll get their attention, and if you're a feminine energy, hoping that you get the attention of this woman here. She's almost oblivious. Some of you, it's in desperation. I don't know who I'm calling out. I'm calling out people. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm getting. This is the shadow, so I'm calling it out. I don't know. I'm just calling it like it is. Yeah. Yeah. So something with fragrances and like nighttime clothes. So it could be club outfits. It could be like wearing bras and panties and taking pictures, or if you're a model, maybe posting more pictures of you in your drawers, okay? Or some of you may have went to Victoria's Secret and like, oh, I just bought me something from Victoria's Secret, and posting it on Snapchat or Instagram, Facebook, whatever other shit they got, Twitter, I don't know. It's a lot. And if you guys are together in the same household, or you guys see each other every now and then or day to day, more often than not, I still feel like there's a level of teasing one another, going to bed with sexy stuff on, but not giving up the draws. So it's like a tease. Walking around with the shirt off, but teasing them. Or if you guys live in the same household, you may be trying to get your partner's attention by posting sexier pictures online to get this person's attention and show them like, no, I got likes, I got comments. For those of you that have a lot of comments and stuff, I don't have a lot of followers, but for those of you that are up there in the ranking, like maybe 3,000 followers or 5,000, 10,000 and up, you may be like making this person feel some type of way, or they could be doing this to you. Anyway, let's see how to heal this energy, because this is all ego, this is all pride, this is all insecurity. Yeah, y'all wilding out. Wild. Spirit is saying, and there's a dragon reference here. Sadness. Yeah, you guys are doing too much because you're both sad and you want each other's attention. And also you guys are tapping into that magic, that alchemy. So that's also a good thing, but use it in a way that is empowering you and those around you, not to destroy others or destroy yourself. And Spirit is saying it's okay to tap into your wild side and to be erotic and sexual and confident, but do it in a challenge, in a stable light, okay? When it's a guided way, okay? Being guided, not in a sense of ego and desperation and sadness, the dark energies. Because I feel like both of you, these people don't look happy. They look sad. She looks sad, and she or he, I don't know what this is, but they look sad, okay? Yeah, you guys might have an androgynous-like type of partner, or you could be androgynous-like, you could switch. For, the guys out there, you may dress up in drag. I wouldn't say drag. Maybe you cross-dress or something. You guys can look really good in feminine clothes and stuff. And women, some of you guys may be what they call studs, where you guys could switch between masculine clothing and also put on a dress and still look pretty. So I'm getting that too. But take what resonates, because I don't feel like it's pinpointing a gender. But it's okay to be wild. It's okay to be free. That's what Spirit wants you to do. But I feel like it's the way that you guys are both channeling it that's causing this. So if you guys heal these energies and channel it in the positive light, what will you get out of this situation? Communicating freely. I communicate from the depths of my being. So authentic communication, expressing of the self and with each other. Like, stop playing games, because I think I'm not gonna lie, I'm a victim to this. Like, instead of just saying things directly, it is easier just to post cryptic things and subliminals rather than being upfront. And I feel like social media And the internet has gave people leeway to be pussy and scary and not say what they feel or think directly to people. It's created that, you know, it's kind of messed up communication. Like, people don't know how to communicate anymore. It's all bad. And text messaging too. Text messages are not always the best form of communication either. It's quick to some, it's convenient, yeah, but phone calls is way more easier. You just beep, call the person. You ain't got to do all the extra because you can get things misconstrued. You know, it's just so many different layers to it. But, you know, I do believe, though, and I don't know if I said this in another video, I think I was discussing this with one of my soul sisters or whatever, that these subliminal posts on social media is like a form of telepathy in a way. Because a lot of times, more often than not, a person will know when you're talking about them. Like, you might drop hints in a sense, like only something that you two would know, but there's also ways, like it's just certain energies. Like, if you pay attention to the vibrations that you feel when reading a message or watching something or whatever it is, you'll know that it's for you because of the way that it feels. And that's a form of telepathy. That person put that energy out there and sent it to you, and you got it. So it's a form of telepathy, but in a way, it's like, it's lazy telepathy. I guess you could say, to some degree. Yeah. Sometimes it's cute, and sometimes it's fun or whatever. It's exciting, and it's like, oh, you know, okay, but then it's like, no, this is not working. We got to do better. Okay. All right. So let's see, what can you expect out of this energy? For those of you who are watching, whenever you watch this, for this collective, this group that I'm speaking of, what do you see most likely coming out of this energy? Probability of this energy. Third parties, maybe, and third party. Why is, like, what is this? It's a long ass reading. I'm sorry, y'all. God bless you for those of you who stuck through this, because I know I don't like watching readings long like this unless it's like a freaky, like some sex readings or something. No, I'm serious. Unless it's something I really need to know and hear, then maybe. But like, I find entertainment in watching freaky readings. If they're long, I'm like, hey, like, okay, I don't know. There's something wrong with me. Page of Cups, Six of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Cups. So this person, okay, it can go one or two ways. One of you may come to the other person and express to them that they're no longer in this toxic situation with third parties, or they no longer are at this sucky job that kept you away from each other, or they got rid of that tow-up car, you know, or they got a car, so now they come see you, or you got a car, or whatever, or they're no longer dealing with the toxic homies anymore, whatever the case may be, or that they're coming into town, or they're moving back, or whatever. I got a restraining order on my baby mama, my baby daddy. Oh, yay, did you? Whatever. I'm not afraid of this connection anymore. You know, I've released my fears. Whatever it is, it could be good news that's coming, victory that helps you let go of the frustrations and the doubts and the fears that you had, and feeling a little more confident to move forward with this person or each other. For some of you, it could be that this person expresses to you some good news that there may be someone else, and you could be frustrated or saddened by this with the Nine of Swords. And this person may, you know, move on, or you may move on. You may have to express to this other person that there's someone else and that you're happy and you're celebrating. And some of you guys may see a post about it around the holidays. Or I'm going to go more with the fact that this, to me, is more so a positive, because you got the Ace of Cups at the bottom. The top card is the Hermit. So it's like, good news is that we're both out of this energy of the Hermit. We've got all the information we needed out of this depression, this isolative loneliness energy, or this separative energy between us, whether we're in the same household or not. Because when I say separation, people usually typically think that it means distance. But sometimes people are together and can still be separated based off of what's going on internally within each other in the households, or they're in the same city, same town, or whatever. They see each other every now and then, but it could be a block between them where they don't see each other often because of these issues. And I feel like this could be an energy that lightens up. And I did pull December. So if it's not that someone's born in December, then in December these things may start to change, or this person will finally be able to come around with that message, because you did have the Page of Cups already, and you had some other messenger cards, and the Knight of or the Six of Wands in this deck is also a letter or news card. Knight of Cups can also be a love message coming in, and the Ace of Cups also could be an offer, a love. So could be security that is offered, and the whole issue was the frustration with third party energies involved, and that shifts, changes. All right, so that's good. Now let's see what your advice is, and then we're going to see what this person wants to tell you and what do you want to tell them. That will conclude our reading. We'll use the Romance Angels as the advice from the ancestors and spirit guides who lovingly guide us and assist us on a path in our love lives, knows what's of our highest good and who is of our highest good. With regards to the situation and the energy that I've been picking up for this reading, what is the advice for the viewers? What is the advice? Thank you. Thank you. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So yeah, some of you guys come holiday, there may be an opportunity. Hey, let's go to the cabin. Let's go get away, or let's spend some time. I want you to come down here. I want you to spend time with me for the holidays. I want you to meet my family, or whatever. For some of you, I'm getting that this is if you guys get an opportunity like this, take it, because Spirit's guiding it. There's an angel guiding this boat. Engagement flew out of the deck. So this could be that this person offers a proposal of the next level or next step of whatever your connection would be. For some of you, it is time for a proposal, a marriage proposal, an engagement that could happen around the holiday season, I feel. Okay, could be during Christmas. This person may propose to you. If you have a December birthday, this person may propose to you on your birthday in December. Or it could just be an offer, like, I'm ready to do this, I want to step up. Or the engagement again could be this honeymoon or this trip together. Okay, and again, I'm getting to say fucking yes. Healing family issues. Yeah, there may have been some issues with family, you know, or you had issues and it just wasn't the time for things to move forward. So Spirit is saying right now what you need to do to benefit this situation, whether it's the person, this is the person for you, or you got a love offer that's coming in, or this could be an ex I was reading on and you already got someone else. But whatever the case may be, if you're getting the gist of this, is if you get an offer, I'm not saying like you met someone on Tinder and they want to see you to go do it, because I don't promote, you know, catfish stuff, so be careful. You're an adult, use your discernment. So I'm not really saying to take every offer, but use your discernment with this, because whatever the good offer is, Spirit's guiding you and you're protected. But again, use your discernment. Don't just say yes to anything or anybody, especially when you don't know them or you get funny vibes from them. This is a toxic person to the point where they are abusive towards you. I'm not saying to do that either. But again, you're adults, use your discernment. But there is an offer that I feel like is going to come, and Spirit is just giving you a heads up of advice to say yes. And right now, focus on healing family issues, your inner child issues. If you guys have baby mama, baby daddy drama, clear that up, release it. Do what you need to do that's of your highest good for yourself. If you have children, do what's in the best interest of your children right now. And I feel like you'll be led along the way, of course. But yeah, some of you guys, this is going to be, you're calling in something, and I feel it's an opportunity, and Spirit wants you to take it. It could be a date. Someone may ask you out on a date. It could be a new person that comes in. But take what resonates. All right. So what is it that you guys want to say to each other? What do you want to say to them, and what do they want to say to you? So let's do like this. What does Divine Feminine energy want to say to Divine Masculine energy? What do they want to say to each other? They have a lot to say. I'm not taking all these cards. Anything else Divine Feminine wants to say? Thank you. You guys never have a lot to say. Like, you might think like feminine energy or women always got something they want to say, but not always. I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. Lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. And I looked you up online to see what you've been up to. So you're trying to figure out what you want to do with this connection. You want Divine Feminine, if you're watching Divine Feminine energies, you want this person to know that you need to come up with your own conclusions about each other in this situation. You don't really need this person to dictate you or tell you what to do. Because in some way you know they're right about something. You're giving them credit for something, but you want to be able to figure this out on your own. Like, this person may be like, we need to get our shit together and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, yeah, I know, but I need to come up with my own conclusions about what's happening in this situation for myself. And that's why a lot of you guys may be in hermit mode right now, or just deciding to do you. Lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. So some of you guys may have had to lie to this person to keep them away from you. You may have not told them everything. You may have not been completely upfront with them. You could also have been lying just to make this person jealous, okay? Posting things or saying things to make this person jealous. Then I've looked you up online. So you, Divine Feminine, have been looking this person up too. It's not only one-sided. I feel like you also check up on them to see what they've been up to, okay? You want to know, I feel like with the shadow cards, you guys are still trying to get each other's attention, or you could be spying on them to see if something's going on. There's a lot of that going on. So see if they're happy. I heard happiness. So to see if this person is happy with you or happy with something or someone, or they got a lot they want to say, or you, if you're Divine Masculine, you have a lot to say. I'm feeling the consequences of my actions. No other compares to you. I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. I got spooked. Maybe we're just too different. Is it possible to forgive and forget? If I knew what I knew now, I would have made different choices. So this person may have made a decision. Could have been another person, because no other compares to you. And if I knew what I knew then, what I know now would have made a different choice. So this person may have made a decision between you and someone else or something else, and they're regretting it because now they're feeling the consequences of that, because you've backed away. You stepped back from this person. This person made this decision out of fear. I got spooked. Also feeling that maybe you guys are just too different. Maybe they felt like this other choice was more fitting for them. This job, this woman, this man, or just whatever was more suitable for them than you two, because they felt like you guys were two opposites. So they wanted to test something else out, and it's also because of fear too, like I said. Then they're wondering, is it possible for them to be forgiving? Because they feel like now they want to be authentic and real with you because they're no longer afraid. They weren't being authentic to their truth and what they really felt. They were acting out of a place of fear, like I said. So if they knew what they knew now, they wouldn't have made that decision that they made. They would have made a different choice, they're saying. And they want to know if you'll forgive them. Is it possible for you to forgive them and forget whatever this is? That's what they want you to know. So if you're a Divine Masculine, that's what you want Divine Feminine to know. So that concludes this reading. I hope that it resonates and that this hour and 19 minutes reading was worth your time and energy. That gave you the clarity, maybe even just at the least entertainment you needed. If you guys want your own divine counterpart reading or love readings, general readings, whatever readings, check out my website. Feel free to like this video, share this video, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next reading. Peace.